We have over 50 people. Hello, everybody. We should be live. Let me double check on here. So excited. Oh, I have to drop my volume. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us, all of you.
Season's greetings. Wait.
Yeah, turn up. Okay.
Yep, that was me.
Go ahead and go around and introduce everybody. Since everybody's first time on my channel, at least you all know who I am. You should, if you're here, because it is on my channel. We will go in order of how I see everybody, which is, I think, how we see it on the screen. So, Carrie, go ahead and introduce yourself and your favorite historical romance author. We'll start there.
Okay, my name is Carrie. I am on a little channel called Book for Romance. And I am new to historical romance. So my favorite romance author is Sarah MacLean. So I love all her stuff. I love gosh, I'm going to mess up on all the titles. I'm already guessing. But I think it was her Rogue series. It was a Rogue.
Rogue Not Taken?
Yes, that's it.
I have.
So that was by far one of my favorite books. So yeah.
All right, Natasha.
Cool. Hey, everybody. I'm Natasha. I'm not on YouTube, but I'm on Instagram. I am Book Diva 401. Brand new to historical romance this year. I haven't read too many authors yet, but those that I've read, I love Joanna Shute, Sarah MacLean, and for some reason, I have almost every Lisa Kleypas and every Eloisa James book, even though I haven't read them yet. I think I've only read one Lisa Kleypas book. So I'm just excited. I love it. This has been a genre that just has allowed me to escape the nastiness of reality this year. So
I've been reading more than ever this year, so of historical romances.
Yes, I have certainly bought more than ever this year.
Me too. Keep on losing Alicia. Let me add her again. There we go. Alicia, go ahead.
You might know. My reception's like. I don't know what's going on with mine. It makes me so sad. I'm Alicia, and I run Alicia Reads. I have to go all the way back to like the Jude Devereux, where she had the knight in shining armor, where she touched the stone, and then it went back. And I remember reading that book when I was, a teenager, thinking like, this is so scandalous. They're in a fountain of wine. And then I was like, oh, I could get into this. And kind of skyrocketed from there. I do read mostly romance, but I do read other things as well. So I'm so excited to talk about The Duke and
I. Christina, you're the last one, then we can get started.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's Christina for Books and Chris. Favorite author, obviously, Julia Quinn, now especially. But before, Lisa Kleypas, Johanna Lindsay, and I have a bunch of books, new authors. I'm new to historical romance. So other than those three, I'm going to be experimenting and finding who else I'm going to add to my favorite list. Fun fact, Mama 4, nurse. That's about it. I like to cook. I like to eat.
And my favorites are, I love Kerrigan Byrne. I know a couple people are throwing out Kerrigan Byrne in.
Yeah, she's.
Yes, she's probably my favorite, and Jennifer Ashley is my favorite this year that I've read. The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, it's so good, which he kind of reminds me of Simon in this book, which we'll get to, with like Simon's stutter and all that stuff. So we're here to talk about The Duke and I. To start off, I know we asked in the Discord, but I wanted to see what you guys all rated it, because I don't think we've talked about that, what our ratings are. I gave it 4 stars.
I gave it 3.75.
Ooh, 3.75, Natasha.
I did. Well, and I rated it 3.75 because it was a fun book to me. It was enjoyable. But there were some things that I really wish that would have expanded on versus, to me, it kind of felt like there was a little bit of fluff in there, and I would have liked a little bit more substance in some other areas. But it was a fun read. It was what I needed for where I was at in my headspace. So I enjoyed it.
I did too. I gave it a 4. This is my first Julia Quinn. So I have nothing to compare it to from her writing standpoint. But I adored the banter. Like, I want to be a Bridgerton sibling just to have that, like, relationship back and forth. It really, I was very into that. So I did. I gave it a 4.
Yeah.
I was the same. I give it a 4 stars. I really liked the dynamic of the family, like you said. And I also loved how, we're going to go into it, but I loved how Simon overcame his stutter. And I just feel like a lot of books, I don't see that many books with, well, I see a few, but I mean, with the scarred hero trying to overcome that. And I just love when a hero has to like overcome not just being a rogue, but other things in his life. So I really enjoyed that part.
That was my favorite too. I love Simon so much.
Yeah, me too. I love the casting for Simon. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so excited for that.
I saw that picture and I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't remember that in the book, but
yeah, me neither.
She did say that she gave Shonda like full creative license. So I'm not mad at where she's taking this.
Oh no.
I trust Shonda. I trust her.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
What did you think, Christina?
I rate the book a 4. I didn't like Simon. I think I have an unpopular opinion. I really kind of grew to like Daphne. I think her character grew. I look at her from the standpoint of being in that time period and being her husband's property. And like when they were standing outside the hotel and he had her like, wait here, I'm gonna go handle the business and you just stay here and wait for me. And she was this meek and meager woman who had to be had to do whatever her husband said. And that scene that's in question, I want to address it. So me and Alicia were speaking, and yes, I think she was wrong. I will completely say she was wrong. She shouldn't have done that. However, I feel like she kind of took control of the situation, even though she didn't go into it, because she said she didn't go into it with the intentions of taking over that role. She said she didn't. It kind of just happened. But I think it says something about her character in that time period, from coming from that place of, women being held below their husbands, their social ranking. And I don't know, I just think that she did something that was probably morally something that we could all agree was wrong. But then I think that the outcome in the long term, them having the kids and, him come over the fact of not wanting to have kids and to his dad, I think kind of, had she not done that, would she have lived in this life where she was to never have children and never experience that because, he lied to her? Yeah. So I kind of see it as it's double-edged, but I also kind of, I think badly about her. I didn't see it as such such a bad thing.
I do agree with what someone said in the comments. Let me find it.
I gotta see some.
I figured out how I could show the comments on the screen. That they wish the scene was acknowledged more that it was wrong, because I feel like Daphne feel like what she did was wrong, and like Simon's the one who had apologized for everything that happened, and like he was in the wrong the whole time, and it's like, well, you're the one who like took advantage of the situation when he explicitly told you no. So if there was more reflection and I mean growth on her part, because like people are saying like she didn't really grow a lot.
And I think also like placement in the book, like I almost wish she would have made maybe the book a little longer, so then she could have learned from her mistake and then built on that, because characters make mistakes, but if you can like build off that and be a better person from your mistake, that might have helped the book along as well.
Well, I would have liked to have seen more growth in her from, you know, she's having a conversation with her mother. She goes from not even realizing that they have sex on their wedding night or what that entails to 2 weeks later, now you're taking advantage of your husband. You know, it's like there's a gap in there. I wish that would have been filled with that growth. I would have liked to have seen that.
See, I kind of, like, I agree that what she did was wrong completely. It was an abuse of trust. But I also feel like, way to go, Daphne. You did something that was not of your time period, and you took what you wanted. Like, through this whole book, she's described as meager, and everyone loves her because she's just so agreeable. And it's like, okay, well, you want this, and this is what you're going to get it. Okay. I was kind of there for her to take what she wanted, like in the worst way possible. But it did give me like a little bit of, okay, she's got some kind of grit to her. Like, she will be able to have these children, and she will be able to move on. And so I didn't think it was like the worst scene I've ever read by any part of the imagination. I also am coming off of the Carolyn Byrne How to Love a Duke in 10 Days that opened with a very graphic scene, if no one has read that. So to go to this, I didn't feel like it was like the worst thing I've ever read.
And what this person says, I totally agree with this, that I felt like the first half was just this fun, let's fake date, and like my brothers don't like you because you're my brother's best friend and you're a rake, and then it's all of a sudden like, whoa, now it's super serious, super dark, morally gray situations. You're fighting over like his past and getting over his father. I definitely agree with this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it's also, so we're reading it now, where when she wrote this 25 years ago, when people read this 25 years ago, were they having this same conversation, or were they just like, oh, that happened?
I don't know what people think about that, because there's so many worse books than this. Like Johanna Lindsay, I read one of hers where it was like really, he was raping her the whole time, and she's like, I don't want this, but okay. And then by the end, it was like, oh, she loved him, and I'm like, but did people like not have a problem with this?
Yeah,
was
so
that her to blame?
No, like I didn't read this 25 years ago, so I wonder when it came out to someone who read this then, was this was probably the norm, and we're now talking about it because of where we are in the world. So I don't know. I know that Christina reached out to the Queen, and she had some comments on it.
Yes.
Oh, and also before we get to that, we forgot to talk about the giveaway. We are going to have a giveaway at the end of this video for people who are here and commenting. So if you've been commenting, stick around till the end. We'll pick a winner to win a signed copy of a Julia Quinn novel. And we have a bunch you can choose from, the one you want to win. And we'll announce our Discord giveaway winner also at the end, as Christina leaves.
She's probably going on.
She has a bad connection. She's struggling with her connection.
Yeah, that's okay. She'll be back.
And for the giveaways, I know Christina showed a bunch of them, so you get to pick. There's like 10 signed books that you can pick the one you want, so that you don't have to have duplicates. And
I'm just reading through the comments, and Don't Judge the Book posted a comment, and I completely agree. I wish there was so much more of that fake dating.
Me too.
That was so fun. I really wanted that to just go farther, and it was cut so short.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know it was fake dating. Anytime I hear people talk about this book, no one mentions fake dating or the marriage of convenience, which I guess is a spoiler. So I guess that's why people don't mention it. But
Yeah.
dating lasted like 30 pages.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, now they're caught and now they had to married. So
yeah. I really wanted to see that.
Yeah.
I did. But then I also said like, maybe that was just how it was. Right? Didn't people in the early 1800s like
we didn't date
your parents and you dated for like 3 minutes where you went to someone else's ball and then something you're married and you're like, how did this happen? So maybe that was just their fake dating was how it went. But I thought he was cute. I was into him. I really was with the stuttering in the beginning.
Yeah, definitely
it broke my heart.
It broke my heart. And how they just let the mom like
die.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna try again. Even though you're gonna die, I need a son. So
Let's do it.
I think I actually like circled that. I was like, she's unconsciously slipping away. Like, are y'all not there watching this happen?
Right.
Right. Like medical attention at any point.
Any point, but like, I guess in her mind at this point in time, she fulfilled her duty.
Like,
yeah.
Birthed the son after all this time, and now she can be done. And that
surprised me though that then his dad didn't get remarried and like try to have more kids. Because typically, someone dies, they just get remarried, especially if you're a duke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He did not endear himself to me in any way.
Mm-hmm.
No. I wanted to throat punch the dad.
I also wonder where the nurse went. If the nurse played this huge portion of his life,
I was wondering that too.
You know, like where did she go?
Because didn't dad fire her? But then, like, I would expect her to maybe like come back into his life or something. Because she was basically his mom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He definitely wouldn't have gotten through a stutter without her.
No.
Right.
No. I do like how she talks about it in the book that people think he's arrogant, but he's really not. He's just really having to process how he is going to say something and like how his words are going to come out. That's not arrogant. It's just how he has to do it. And
I think he played into that a little bit though. Like, I'm so superior because I have a stutter, so I'm just going to let everybody talk. And I always find that the most fascinating characters that are written are the ones that listen and then say the most amazing or profound things that just are like, oh, swoon, like they just put him in their place. And I don't know. Like, I just think that the
eyebrow. She keeps talking about his eyebrow, and I keep seeing the guy who's playing him on the Netflix show. Like, hey, like,
right?
I could be into that.
I really enjoyed Violet, the mom. I think she was so funny. I loved her.
I think she has her own book, right? Like or a short story.
I don't know.
I bet somebody in the comments knows.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now.
People who read, let us know, because I haven't read past book 1 yet, so I don't know.
I think it's part of that Happily Ever After series that's got like a bunch of little short stories.
Yeah,
I think she has a story, but
okay, she does have a short story.
Okay, she does.
Because I did start book 2 briefly. I'm like an hour into the audiobook, and like we get a glimpse at the relationship between her and the husband. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll just say that. So that was nice to see that in the prologue.
Yes.
Oh, and so my mom ordered the new copy, so I have like the original, but the new version has the second epilogue at the end of it, and the note from Julia Quinn about her writing and how she became an author, which was really cool.
I think so if you read the second epilogue, it does give you like kind of what happens, who Colin ends up with.
Right. So I didn't read it because I know it's spoiled.
I didn't read it either. Yeah.
I didn't know that until like I was in it, and I was like,
yeah. Once you're in it, you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I wouldn't have went that far. Go back, retreat.
But it was really cute. I would recommend after that like 4th book, Jessica, to go back to it because it is really cute. It does give you a glimpse into like, so she did grow up, like she did stay this.
The growth we missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think all of the books got a second epilogue and they were in a bind up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the new versions of all the books, it's in the end of them.
Yes.
Yeah. And especially when doing the audiobooks, they're automatically like after the stories.
Yes.
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
I got dropped. I couldn't hardly hear you guys. I don't know. I was on the, what do you call it? The Internet Explorer, and it wasn't good. Now I can hear you guys. It's better. I'm back. Sorry.
Yay!
It's like your connection is better too on our side. So
I couldn't hear you guys. It was just like robotic. It was horrible. Okay, we're back.
All right. So, Chris, if you could enlighten us on the feedback that Julia gave you about the questionable scene, because everybody is really wanting to know.
And we don't know yet.
Yeah, we haven't heard either, so we really want to know.
Okay, so I saw the discussions in the Discord, and I kept thinking, why am I the only one that feels this way? Like, I didn't see many people having my view. Today I did. Today I saw more people kind of saying it wasn't so bad. Like, I thought it was going to be worse. Yeah, she was wrong for doing it, but I saw more people saying, with the consent, and I didn't see the consent being an issue. So anyway, so I decided, let me reach out to Julia and see if she responds again. So I said, hi, Julia, tomorrow is our live on Jessica's YouTube on The Duke and I. There's a bunch of controversy on the opposing opinions on the sex scene. Maybe you could shed some light on it. I personally didn't feel like it was a rape. I feel like maybe Daphne took advantage of Simon, and yes, she was wrong for that. However, I didn't get the picture that it was non-consensual. Can you drop some gems for us? I went to sleep. That was like 10:28. 3:00 in the morning, I roll over. I decide to look at my phone. She just wrote me back 3:00. She wrote a book. When I say a book, there was 9 messages from her. So this is what she says.
Oh my gosh.
She says, hi, Chris. Believe it or not, when the book first came out, not a single person blinked an eye at the scene. Yes, it was shocking, but no one seemed to feel that Daphne had done anything morally wrong. It was only as years passed and we gained new understanding of consent that people started to question her actions. But I don't think it was just our better understanding of consent that shaped readers' opinions. I think it's also because as women gain more agency over their lives, it becomes harder to identify with the powerlessness endured by women in the early 19th century. This is why I feel so strongly that you cannot analyze the scene by saying, if the genders were reversed, we would not tolerate this. So she's saying because I guess women were so oppressed at that time, we can't just say, let's reverse it. Because if we reverse it, yes, we're all going to feel like that was a violation. Mm-hmm. But she's saying because of the time, maybe we shouldn't look at that way. So she goes, in that marriage.
Exactly what you said, though. Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So she goes, in that marriage, Simon has all the power. He effectively owns Daphne. He may choose to send her to another part of the country. He may choose to send her to another country, period. He may choose to never have, with her again every single night, or he can have with her every single night, whether she wants it or not. Legally, he has that right, and physically, he has ample power to enforce his wishes. Daphne is a duchess. She has great power within her society, but within her marriage, she has very little power. And the same society that grants her such social agency still defines her effectively as cattle of her husband. Simon also, as granted by societal norms, has knowledge that Daphne has been denied. And we know this because he's a rake, right? So he knows how it works. She didn't know that. And he takes advantage, and he uses this knowledge to take advantage of her. Would she have been such an eager participant in their relations if she had understood how procreation worked? I don't know. I tend to think not. So that made me wonder, right?
Yeah.
She goes, so you have this, just still more, sorry. She goes, so you have this woman who has spent her entire life believing that her worth as a woman is defined by her ability to marry well and bear children, to say nothing of the fact that she comes from a large and loving family, so she truly wants children. She feels duped and taken advantage of. She has been made to feel ignorant and stupid, but most importantly, she now feels she has one chance to have children. One chance. Because once she does this, he will know she understands what it means when he pulls, out. Okay, I'm trying to say this.
You're fine.
Okay. And he may never want to do it with her again. Which brings us to that moment. The sex is consensual.
Mm-hmm.
That much is clear to me, although now, over 20 years later, I would have taken alcohol out of the equation. Consent can be withdrawn at any moment, however, and there is a moment when Simon realizes what is happening, and she could have acceded to his wishes. She does not. By our current moral standards, this is wrong, without question. Yes, you and I, as modern principled women, would never do such a thing. We would never condone such a thing. But what if we lived in 1813? What if we were in that society at that time, in that marriage? I think a lot of us would do exactly what Daphne did, and that makes us extremely uncomfortable. FYI, this is the most I've ever spoken about this, but I have thought about it a lot. It is a very sensitive topic, and I do understand that there will be many opposing views. And so then I went into speaking to her about why I felt, the way I felt some more, and I asked her if it was okay if I read this to her and, read this to you guys, and she said yes. She was thinking about it a lot. And she truly appreciates the incredible love and support from both read-alongs, so ours and the other one that they have going on as well at the same time. And she also mentioned this. So everyone who loves Julia Quinn, loves the Bridgerton series, there has been some you guys know when the Bridgerton trailer came out, I guess a lot of people that are racist were going on YouTube and putting a lot of hate and hateful comments under the trailer. And there is a white supremacist group that is currently organizing to try to put negative comments and really bring down the hype of the show. They feel that during this era, there weren't people of color in that society like it's being portrayed in the show. So I think we're in 2020 and we can all agree that this is something that we can't stand for. And, we should all gather together and really try to get on that page, give it thumbs up, and counteract those negative comments. Especially now, we need it more than ever. So she, mentioned that, and I think that it should be brought to light, and maybe we could do something since we have so many people in here and so many people in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. So that was the word
Absolutely.
from our author.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I would say for on that, just make sure you guys are commenting positive things, sharing everything, hyping it as much as you can to counteract the people who probably don't even know what the show is about, honestly, that are only looking at the actor.
Just looking at color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'm so happy Julia Quinn explained that.
Oh my gosh.
And I could see with that explanation, them keeping it in the show. I don't know if they will.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we have scenes like that in Game of Thrones and
oh my gosh,
where that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you acknowledge that, okay, that was a really morally awful thing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Now maybe have her reflect on it more, but Harry.
For the fact that author took the time to write that out for us, that's really awesome. I mean, I don't know how many authors go back and like kind of like talk about their books later. They just kind of let it go. But for the fact she cared enough to give us that long explanation, I think that speaks a lot about her and her caring about her fans.
You know, you got to think about it too. She has a show coming out. You know, it's a very controversial topic to be talking about. And the fact, and I asked her, I said, listen, if you don't want me to say anything, I won't say anything. And she said, no, I thought about it and it's fine. You know, she wanted everyone to know, I guess, how she built it in her mind and how she sees it and what it, you know, so that we can see it from a different aspect. And I thought it was great. You know, not everything is black and white. Sometimes things are a little gray, you know.
And I do think with Game of Thrones, like people give fantasy so many passes, but it's like as soon as it happens in romance, you're just like, oh no, you can't do that. That's awful. And I'm just like, okay.
And if it does happen, then it's labeled differently, right? Then it has to be dark romance. Right?
Yeah. Well, and you have to think, like, I've never written a book, so I'm pretty sure when I do, it's going to get torn apart. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, to write a book is really difficult, and then have it age. Like what we're saying is okay now might not be okay 10 years from now. So yeah.
I also think Jessen makes a very good point. Men are the ones writing those things, so
absolutely
right.
Agreed.
Right.
Love you, by the way.
On point.
And this show, Shonda Rhimes, it's a black woman writing this show.
Yeah.
So, and she's getting heat for putting black actresses and actors in this movie when she's a woman of color. So how can you say what she can and can't build?
Also, the highest paid showrunner in like the history, not even of men, like the highest paid. So,
but it's a black woman giving ode to a time period that maybe Black people were not so much a part of, that high societal class, but she's bringing light to it, and she's also bringing Black actors and actresses into it to modernize it, because we don't live in that time period anymore. And for these people to be attacking it takes away from her as, you know, an artist in her own form. I think it's pretty messed up.
I mean, Hamilton did the same exact thing.
Right.
I mean, during that time period, the Black people were slaves in America, but they made them the main characters of Hamilton. So, yeah.
I honestly think
have to say, Shonda is my queen, and she better not let me down. My expectation for this show is so high because I'm a Grey's baby all the way back from season 1 to day 1.
Did you see that trailer with Derek?
Yes, and Shonda made me feel things. So I have high expectations for her. I know she's going to bring it. So I'm excited.
Me too.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Do we have any questions or anything? Any comments?
Carrie, you like froze for a second, but you're good now.
Okay, cool. Can I add one thing though? Sure. I'm just happy that she is just casting the best person for the role. Like, this is going to be the most phenomenal Netflix show, because she's not looking at what you should look like. She's looking at like, oh my gosh, this is so Daphne, or this is so Simon, or this is so Violet. Like, she is just, and I am excited to see that.
I'm excited to
see good
historical romance, like taking a mainstream.
Yes.
Like, I mean, we all need escapism, no matter what's going on in our world, and to see a show that is traditionally not going to be on Netflix. I am very, you go girl, like on it, you know? I'm ready for it. Oh, Lady Whistledown. Ooh.
Oh, did we talk about what happened with the nurse?
I asked and no one knows.
Like, how did she just disappear? She had this really important part in his life. She was like the only one that really cared for him, and then he just disappeared.
Hopefully she'll pop back up in the series. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Lady Whistledown's parts in the book.
I liked how she wrote. I liked that the book ends with like her sitting at The book ends, I think, with her sitting at a desk.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I don't know who Lady Whistledown is, and I don't want to know. If the series does eventually tell you, I do not want to know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We don't know. I'm wondering though, is
You
there
know?
any first?
Did I read something wrong? Wait a minute.
We don't know what
That part where she sat down at the desk, I'm pretty sure somebody else was in the room. I don't want to spoil it for Alicia, but wasn't somebody else in the room who she was just having a conversation with? I read that part very late in the
in a
evening.
new face. It's like a different person.
I think I know who it is, but
It's
that's
like
my theory.
elegantly furnished. We're not very far from Hastings' house. So a young woman, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm
All
dumb.
right. So since we don't know, but Natasha might know, how about we all say who we think it might be?
Oh yeah, Carrie's game. Carrie wants to play this. Yes.
I want to play this game so bad.
Okay.
I want to say Penelope, and because
I think so.
okay, I want to say that, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
This
know
is
either.
just throwing it out there, but I want to say it's her. Just because I have am I frozen? I'm not frozen.
No, you're good.
Okay, good. Just because I just have a feeling, I just get this, but I always guess a lot of stuff. Like I guess like Hallmark movies and I guess like other movies. So, but yeah,
The nurse. I didn't think about that theory. The nurse being Lady Whistledown.
maybe.
Oh, but fun
No,
fact.
Can't be. No, she can't be because Simon would have said something, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, no.
Well,
No.
I don't know if you read her note. When Julia Quinn wrote this, she didn't know who it was until the second book. So she wrote the entire first book not even knowing who Lady Whistledown was. Then she figured it out and had to go back and reread and make sure it fit.
That's a cool fact.
So she made Lady Whistledown because she didn't want to like info dump. So she felt the best way to like introduce everybody in like society and the family was by having Lady Whistledown explain it, so that she didn't have to have like them talk about, well, my brother, who like to her mom and like say his name. So
Okay.
I so appreciate she didn't info dump.
I wouldn't say there are.
I did appreciate the family tree in the back.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not supposed to know, but Natasha knows. So
I have a theory.
we're gonna guess. I think it's Hyacinth. Hyacinth?
I think I would love it to be one of the Bridgerton children.
Yes.
Really?
That's who I think it is. But I don't want to know. So if anyone knows, don't tell me till we get there. But
yeah. If you're first timer though, put in the chat, guess. Just throw it out there.
This is true.
Just the first timers who aren't to that part yet.
Oh, they said, but it said a young woman. So I don't think. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's a nurse. Okay.
no.
Yeah, the only reason why I guess Penelope.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess she's 10. I guess she is 10. Maybe she's a precocious 10. Like,
no way. You could know.
You can know. Yeah, I know.
Jen says there's no way.
We can guess as
There's
much.
no way. Yeah, we're
She
just
knows
making things up at this point.
Her books, so I'm sure she knows that we're wrong.
Yeah.
okay.
Is it Danbury? That lady Danbury looks mysterious and all like all knowing. She looks like she might be all up in the juice.
Maybe.
Wouldn't it be wild if it was the mom?
I don't know because
She's dropping. No, because the mom.
I'm not dropping hints. No.
No, but I mean, here's the thing. Like, why would she write about herself? Didn't she get mad in the first book that they were being written about? Like,
To bring attention, my theory is to bring attention to her children, to her family.
She wants them both married.
No, listen, it's not gonna be the mom because no mother would say all their kids look the same and none of them are special. Remember?
That's true.
No mom is gonna say that.
That's true. That's true.
oh, book 3
Book
has
3.
Okay, let's get there.
No spoilers for Gossip Girl, but in case anybody hasn't watched it yet.
Well, it could.
I love though that Julie Andrews is the voice because her voice is so iconic. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited.
I'm pumped for her.
While you were reading the part of Lady Whistledown, like the Sound of Music was playing in your background, like you were just like, "Oh my god, this is Julie Andrews," and then there was Mary Poppins, and it was just like, this is the voice of this character. I mean, she's amazing.
Did you guys see the thing that Julia Quinn shared in her stories that Julie Andrews said she adores the book, and Julia was like, "So she adores me." I
think I'd fangirl for like a week.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Julie Andrews can do no wrong. I agree with Erin. I love Julie Andrews. Yep.
Can we talk about the breast scene on the balcony that then becomes the duel?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Awkward.
I mean,
I liked that Simon lost control, right? That he was so dumb.
Yeah.
And then here comes Anthony, just like barging in.
I mean, he's been overbearing the entire book. Like from the moment he met Daphne, he's like, "Wait, you're Daphne? Like, I need to stay away because Anthony will kill me."
Right.
Me. I loved when they met.
The meet cute was awesome.
No, how about when they were fighting and she got thrown into that
bushes?
Bush? I laughed out loud. I couldn't help it. Call me wrong. I don't know.
Painful.
I just, yeah. But was that, back in that time period, I guess when somebody's honor is in question like that, was that the common response, was to have a duel for your life?
Oh.
I mean,
but they were saying it was illegal.
I thought you were going to ask if, like, marriage was the answer, and I was like, oh, they always get ruined and have to get married. But I don't know I've never read a duel in a historical romance other than Outlander. There was one, almost, but
Outlander was so good.
They even had the duel in that one, but duels are dumb.
Yeah. Someone dies.
Didn't Simon seem depressed, like in that whole like scene where he was just like going through the duel, like, I'm gonna die anyway. Like, I don't know. I just want to
go out with the blaze of glory. Like, yeah, he was like, I might as well have Anthony do it instead of just on my own. He was just so resigned to the fact that it was like, well, yeah.
This also reminded me of Hamilton.
Yes, I kept thinking that song where he counts it down, like the 10 rules of the duel, and I was like, oh, who's his second? And then he picks Colin, and I was right. He picked Colin. Is that who his second was? Yeah, and I was like,
wait, how annoying was it when Simon was pretending to sleep in the carriage?
That was funny,
right?
That was funny.
I do like how she was like, "Oh my god, I have brothers. I can kick you in the face." And then like, I know you're joking. You're not really asleep. I did like that. I thought that.
Simon was a drama queen. Yes,
he was.
I agree.
He was annoying.
I do think this was interesting. Like, why were they going to have a duel and not just?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe what Jen says. He didn't want to get married. So she said he wouldn't marry her and deny her children. He was going to die rather than deny her that. But then he was kind of forced then to marry her anyways. So I can see that.
But could Colin really have killed his best childhood friend? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you mean Anthony?
Maybe
Anthony.
Anthony, yeah. Maybe I don't love my sisters and brothers that much because I'd be like, well, he just don't want to marry you. Just go sit down.
I mean, the reason why Daphne's still single is because her brothers are terrifying. So
yeah. That's true. That's true. Huh.
Did you guys have any like lines that you absolutely loved in the book?
Good question.
Sorry, I totally overstepped on that one, but I just was curious.
Did you have one, Carrie?
I did. I'm sorry. I was like,
What is it?
Violet?
Who's ready?
Okay. She says, I long for the day when her mother will realize she can't be dressed in tangerine satin. I was just like, so hilarious because poor Penelope, like, she always gets like, I don't know, dogged with everything she wears. And I was just like, I don't know where her book is, but I'm sure I'm going to love it.
It's mine.
Oh,
It's me.
so week 4?
It's Colin and Penelope. I know nothing about them besides that everyone keeps talking about how awesome they are. And that's all. Yeah, that's all I know. But I do feel like when they discuss her in this book, I'm like, ooh, she does not sound awesome. So,
It's,
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just feel like she's a wallflower. Like, that was so me. Like, always to the side, the wrong color shade. That wouldn't be your shade in a million years.
Have you seen the pictures of all the dresses, though? They are amazing. That are
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Costume is amazing.
Even when I think they're supposed to be ugly, they like look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just busy. The dresses are just
I didn't have a favorite line. I was expecting to have a drop dead, melt my heart line when Simon finally told Daphne that he loved her, but it just kind of left me kind of like it wasn't that romantic, finally you're going to come say it. It was just, your brothers are over here. I'm going to pull you to the side. I don't know. I wanted more. I just wanted more.
Yeah.
I
think you just.
Go ahead, Carrie. I'm sorry.
No. I already said my line.
So I liked it when she was putting Simon in his place, and she was like, your actions, your choices, they have nothing to do with you, with what you want or what you need. Everything you do, Simon, every move you make, every word you speak, it's all just to thwart him.
Yep.
And he's not even alive. I just thought that was like,
that's powerful.
Wake up call. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like after that scene, Daphne kind of went from this innocent child to a grown woman, and all of a sudden now
you see a change in her character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best change, but a change.
I agree with the person in the comments who's talking about when Daphne and her mom are having the conversation about how a baby is made, and she's like, "You did it 8 times." She's like, "Oh,
I think every
no.
mom's gonna be like that.
Did it
Why
more
was
than
he still so like
Did what? Because you gave no actual information.
Good luck to you.
But also, I don't know if she didn't want to, but couldn't she have asked her brothers? Like, they're literally rakes, like, and they're her best friends.
Or when she had the maid, when the maid was in there,
The maid.
Let's
I don't know. I have a brother. I don't think I could have that conversation with him.
No, but like how close they are together. I feel like they would. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
She would have asked, but then they probably would have shut down the conversation. So
yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That was an interesting moment for me, that conversation between Daphne and her mother, because all I could think to myself was, I'm really grateful to live in the time that I live in now, because I had those conversations with my daughter before I even thought she was thinking about kissing somebody. Oh, we're going to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And so for that conversation to be so taboo back then, it just blows my mind.
Because I've read some other historicals where it's like grown women who have been married didn't know it was like supposed to be a fun thing.
Enjoyable.
Like it was just to make babies. And like, this like 40-year-old woman is learning from her kid like about that, because they don't talk about it.
No.
Yeah. I agree with Justin.
Colin. That one you put up.
Yeah.
Colin
would have been that. Yeah, he would have been the one.
Yeah. Yep.
Ladies don't talk about those things. That's true. Ladies don't talk about.
That's true.
People have been talking about
like us, and then we talk about it.
What did you guys think of when he gave her violet flowers?
That was sweet.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
I like the scene on the boat when they go on this boat. I'm also just kind of like, how much money does like a duke just have, or like the Bridgertons just have? They're like, we're just gonna pick up and go on a boat, and then they're all on a boat, and then it's like, oh, chef prepared this lunch. And I'm like, what? Like, y'all are living well. Like,
Yeah.
I want that life. I'm not mad at it. I want it.
We all want that life.
No, for sure.
I'm just like fascinated by it. Like, I think that's part of why I like these books so much, because I'm like, this is so outside of the realm of my, or most likely anybody's real life.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, even in this time period, I'm not gonna like have somebody pack up my trunks and go to hang out anywhere. Whereas like here, it's like, oh, now we're gonna move our entire household on a boat, and chef packed a lunch, and now we're all walking the gangplank, and he's in the water. And
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was super funny.
And I loved Hyacinth in this part because she said, "Oh, well, if you were older, I'd marry. If I were older, I'd marry you."
Cute.
That was cute.
That was super cute.
Yeah.
She gets a book. I think hers is the last. Maybe I remember looking at them and realized she had one of the books.
No,
She was,
I
like,
think
interrogating him, and he was.
I
he
think
was
the
like,
boy Gregory is the last one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is it the new one?
yeah,
this
he's the
is-
smallest. 8
Gregory,
years old.
right?
Yeah.
I think she is. I bought the Hyacinth is this one. It's-
Okay, so is that the second to last one?
Okay,
I think this is the second to last one.
Okay.
trying to find my copies over there. I knew I saw her on the back of one. Okay, everyone's telling in the comments. I should have known. They would have known.
They probably, yeah.
Of course they know.
Like, we got you, Jess.
They're
Yeah.
fooling us.
The newbies.
I also find it quite hilarious that there are a lot of people who know a lot more about this series than like the five of us.
This is our first time. Okay, I've only read one book.
Well, that's why we did this, because we wanted to,
Yeah, first impressions.
to read them. We wanted to see what all the hype was about.
Well, we want to be able to critique the show if it doesn't live up to the book,
That too.
So what are we going to do about the show? Are we going to have a viewing party for the show?
Oh, that would be cool.
It
Oh,
comes
that'd be so
Christmas
much
Day,
fun.
though.
Oh, that's true.
So I don't know.
We're gonna
gonna
be in our
busy with their
PJs.
families.
We can do
Yeah.
like the Discord. We can chat in the Discord. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I do think it's interesting that there's some people that have said like this is their reread and they read it a long time ago and they dropped their rating because they say the next books are so much better than book one. So,
Oh,
Okay, so how
that'd be
about
interesting.
this? Let's ask the experienced readers, out of all 8 books, give us your two favorite out of all 8.
You're too top.
I know people love the second book, which is why I'm very excited to read it.
I love
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah.
I love his brooding personality. I think it's gonna be good.
The beginning's already amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty pumped about it.
Oh, this is funny. They're all like, we'll have watched it 6 times by the end of Christmas Day.
I'm hoping for like with this one we'll open up more historical romances for them to do more of them. So like maybe another historical romance gets picked up.
Tessa
Fingers
Dare.
crossed. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Everybody's saying
Sarah
the
McLean.
discount.
Everyone
Everybody's
likes that
saying
one,
book
okay.
2. Yeah,
Yeah.
book 2.
2 and 4.
4.
The
Yeah, there's
4
a couple
seems to be
4s on
popular
there.
too.
2.
Who's 4?
2. And that's you, Carrie, right? You're next week?
I'm 2. So yay.
Yay.
So everything's going to be trial and error because it will be my first live show. So we'll see how it goes.
Can I just give a quick shout out to the folks in the Discord, because our little costume contest, y'all were just so
Yay.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love seeing that. So creative. I mean, I'm sitting here going, oh, you need to be on the show. You need to be, you need to have a premiere ticket or something, because y'all were on point. I loved it. I'm
That
sorry.
was fun.
Little things get me like that. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they all did such a good job.
Yeah.
Is there any topics that anybody wants to talk about from the book in the chat room?
Ooh, okay.
I have a fun fact because I forgot to give my fun fact.
Oh, do it.
Just really quick. I didn't know this, but two of my daughters, I only have two daughters, they're both heroines in the series. I have a Penelope and an Eloise.
Oh, how cute.
What are the odds?
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like,
that's a pretty
fun.
So fun fact. Sorry, guys.
I think it's more funny that Carrie's like, I have two daughters. My only two daughters are named.
Well, you know, like I also have a son. I feel bad. I leave him out, but it's like, yeah, it's just weird because when you name all your kids, you never think like you're gonna find them in a series. So
your son,
I knew.
That'd be hilarious if your son was then in the series too.
Right.
I know he's Oliver. I thought for sure maybe, but yeah, I didn't know.
I like that name.
Maybe they'll write him in the show.
Oh, Penelope,
really?
best friend?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
look at that.
awesome.
Carrie, are your girls best friends? Do they get along?
Oh yeah, they look like exactly like. So they're 6 and 3. So
Aww.
yeah.
Still little.
Yeah, they're babies.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Oh man, that girl. I love it. Like this is great. Okay, so maybe I'll have a new historical romance favorite author.
That's awesome.
So I'm excited to read the rest of her books. She just is such a great author. I really enjoy her and she just seems so sweet.
Somebody said you can call them Penelope's.
Absolutely. Done and done.
I think from the show there's a picture of the two of them sitting on a couch.
Oh, Carrie, you're now Lady Whistledown.
Oh, done. I would love that. Absolutely. Heck yeah, I could see me writing like Oh, that's
Carrie,
so
your girls
cute.
make necklaces now with that
I
on
know. This is done. I
so
will
cute.
definitely get that done. You guys know
so
I'm definitely gonna watch the next shirt you see me and it's gonna be Penelope.
There you go. Jess,
So-
you have a cricket, right?
I do.
You got capitalized, girl.
Oh my gosh, there's so many shirts. What was that one shirt that was in your chat and you said something like, I don't Netflix and chill, I Netflix and books or something? What was that one?
Netflix, I binge books is what I
Yes,
said.
I buy that. I would buy that shirt from you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Just sign me up for 3.
I actually went online looking for a Bridgerton shirt and I was on Etsy and I only found one. It's a Lady Whistledown t-shirt through one shop. And I'm thinking, as big as this is, I expected to be flooded with
Jessica, get on it.
I know.
Get on it. Make that
in
money,
your spare time, Jess. In your spare
There's a
time.
bunch of people on Instagram who've opened up Etsy shops with shirts, so we should nudge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jess is super busy. She's a teacher. She does
I have a lot
YouTube.
going on.
She makes the
I
books,
can't
she
believe
makes
how
the
much stuff you put
masks.
out.
Now we're gonna make her
And
make
working on a
t-shirts.
master's.
Goodness.
It's busy.
So much stuff.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that does know of any of the Bridgerton Etsy shops, though, put them in the chat and we'll link
Yeah.
them so we
Yeah.
can.
I wonder
Support
if they'll
them.
start more merch then, because like the show, if you look at when they post pictures on their Instagram, it gets like 1,000 likes in like a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
excited.
And
People
you
are
know
watching.
Julia Quinn will totally promote that Etsy
keeps
shop because
saying-
she's gonna.
She keeps saying to make sure you guys add Avon. She says Avon's
right.
really
Yeah.
excited about the
Right.
readathon. So I don't know what's behind that, but she says every time we post something, make sure you add Avon.
Yes. On Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in this chat here. I feel like I haven't looked all.
Simon's face on a shirt.
We need a group shirt. They said we need a group shirt.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they on Redbubble? Carrie, did you look at Redbubble?
I didn't.
I do have fabric coming that is Regency fabric inspired by the Bridgertons that I'm making book sleeves for. So
Okay, I want to buy one of those. Can I put in my order now?
Wallflowers. Do like
And
like one with wallflowers on it, like I don't know.
Yeah, I have one that's
or something.
floral.
And then do the cricket wallflower on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't have a book sleeve from Jess, I don't know what you're waiting on because seriously, her book sleeves are like top quality, and I have one and I love it. So
okay, so this is the problem: is I go into her shop and like I literally go and click it and it's already sold. I'm like, what just happened? She just posted this and it's already sold.
Sunday night, 8 p.m. You got to be on it.
I know, it's gotta be there. Like, girl is gone.
It's happened to me several times, and I'm like, hurry up and go to checkout, and it'll be gone. I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Stuff up there now. So,
yeah,
but
I definitely.
there's some stuff on Redbubble.
Okay, see, I need to.
All right, so I don't know what Redbubble is.
I don't either. Sorry. I'm sorry. What is it?
They have like shirts and I get all my stickers from Redbubble, and they have a lot of like bookish stuff there.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
Redbubble and Society 6 are the two that I have to kind of block myself from because I have a tendency to get in trouble with those sites.
Oh,
How much outlet stuff I've bought from those two places.
My husband thanks you for introducing something more to me because I don't have about 5,000 books in my house. Now I'm going to have 5,000 shirts too.
Okay, but Karen, you get yours for like, I don't know, 25 cents a book. I mean, you have these crazy deals. Like,
yeah. I've been looking. I can't find anything.
I go on Craigslist here in Virginia and ain't nobody selling nothing like that. And I'm like, hey.
Okay, did you check your Facebook exchange?
Yes.
And like the little libraries.
Nothing.
You know, Samantha shows all those little libraries. And I tell you what, they have some good stuff in there.
They're expensive. The ones I've been seeing, because I'm in New York, you get like 5 books for $30 and they're used. I'm like,
oh no,
$30
no.
I out with so much, like a bag full of books at the thrift shop.
And that's what's the problem is you could go to those websites and get those books for like $3 brand spanking new. So
I wish we had
it makes it tough.
Book. I see everybody.
I know. I see Jess all the time. Get those half price books, and I'm like,
Jess,
that's awesome, but I want one.
Jessica goes every Sunday with her mom.
Yeah,
I think, right?
You have like 4 of them, right?
She goes to all 5. My sister and I drove through Ohio year before last. We were going to a planner convention, and it was in Ohio. And I made her take me to 3 half-price books. And I said to her, Jess goes here. We have to stop. I need to see what's in here. And she's like, who's Jess? Because I've been following Jessica for so long, it just comes out naturally. And I forget she's not into the booktube like I am. But we stopped, and I mean, I must have spent at least an hour in each one because I didn't want to miss anything.
So much fun going. Don't you love going? I love going to bookstores. So I could just be there by myself for hours. I love it.
Well,
so
and
relaxing.
She picks up the first editions. Like that is nuts. That Duke and I first edition, I found
us the half price books Thursday. Yeah, and it's the one with like the raised font and
it's
$288
edition.
I didn't even realize that it's raised.
It's hit or miss, but
nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Are you kidding? Oh, I love getting a good deal. So, do any more thoughts on the Duke and I?
No.
I'm excited for
So wait, all right, everybody started. I know I started the Viscount. You guys started the Viscount, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it me? But I can totally see Kate being Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh.
Because they say she's not like gorgeous like her sister, but she's got the brown hair, the brown eyes, and she's I'm sure she's pretty, but not drop dead gorgeous like this. So I'm picturing Millie Bobby Brown in my head. I don't know. And then the quirkiness that she has, I just think I could see her fitting it.
It's so hard for me to picture her in that time frame. I can't see her
Really?
outside.
You didn't see the
I can't see her outside of Stranger Things just
She's
because
in
it was just
Home.
so
the
weird.
Sherlock Holmes. It just they put her in the dresses and
I did watch that, but it was a little awkward seeing her dressed up in those dresses. I feel like when I watched Enola Holmes, I felt like she was more herself when she dressed up as the boy.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I also was wondering though, because someone had mentioned this. I remember him getting the letters, but he never read them.
no, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's right. And he didn't want to read them, and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to know what's in the letters.
Yeah.
Did yours have the second epilogue, Jess?
I haven't read it yet. I was going to read it when they're over. Does he read them?
I mean, he gets them, like, and they talk about them, but he doesn't actually read them.
He has to put them away.
No.
Yeah.
It's like brought up again, and I'm like, and the epilogue is like 15 years or 20 years later.
I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
letters. I didn't.
They'll give you closure with it. That's pretty much without spoiling
I think
anything.
Maybe yes.
No, you're right.
But then I
Wouldn't it be
don't
cool
think like that would make us feel any better about his dad. Like even if his dad was, like, being nicer, he was such a horrible person in the beginning. Like I don't think anything can
Save him.
No, nothing
Yeah.
would redeem that.
I just
Nothing
felt
will
like
redeem that.
Simon didn't get that final closure. Yes, he was able to kind of move on with his new wife, but I feel like he was owed that final put it to rest and bury it kind of closure.
Yeah. And I am wrong. He does in that second epilogue, he does actually like read them. So
Okay.
But I don't want to tell you what they say if you
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't tell me. I mean, even though I need to know because it's extremely nosy.
Well, you
but
already know
I'll read
everything,
it
Natasha. And you know everything, and we are all just lost. In the
No. I want to know everything because I'm just nosy like that.
Should we do giveaways? And
Do you guys want to pick the giveaway winners?
Yeah.
All right.
giveaways.
I love giveaways. I know, and I feel really bad. I haven't done giveaway Friday in like forever, so sorry about that, guys.
I'm gonna go to the Discord and pick someone for our $25 to Book Depository, Amazon, wherever you are. Christina, do you want to do the chat winner or not?
Yeah.
I'm just randomly scrolling and we're gonna pick someone. So
Just randomly
randomly
scroll.
scroll and pick someone. That's it.
yeah. And if you're here, you have to claim your prize for the one Christina chooses.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and then I'm just gonna scroll and tap. You ready?
Okay, just don't kick yourself out.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Is Bailey reading? Is Bailey reading?
Hey, good job,
Awesome.
Bailey.
Oh yeah. Woohoo.
Congrats.
Is Bailey here?
Where's Bailey?
Oh yeah, she did. Oh my.
Where is she? I don't see her.
Yep, she's here.
She says, oh my.
She's here.
There she got.
Oh
There
my!
she is.
Awesome.
Good job, Bailey.
Yes.
So
So which ones do you have, Christina? You have all of them, right?
I have everything.
Julia sent you all of them, right?
All of the what, babe?
All of the series, or what did she send again?
So we have Brighter Than the Sun.
These are your choices.
Okay.
We have Because of Miss Bridgerton.
Ooh.
We have The Lost Duke of Wyndham.
That's pretty.
The Other Miss Bridgerton. How to Marry a Marquis. First Comes Scandal. And To Sir Philip with Love. And then we have The Girl with the Make-Believe Husband.
And they're all signed, right?
They're all signed.
Yeah.
And they all have a little something special. So this is the book, right? What does she want? You get to pick.
Yeah,
what
just
book
let us
you
know
want.
which one you want.
Mm-hmm.
And for Julie Osborne, if you want to join the Discord, send one of us a message in Instagram. We'll send you the link. Or, just contact one of us through a DM in Instagram, and we'll send you the link so that you can join.
So, Is Bailey says she doesn't know what to pick. So, are you missing any of the books?
What did she send, sir? I think Philip is Eloise, if anyone is interested. If you need that one, Bailey, that might be good.
She just said she wants to be surprised.
Oh.
Surprise her with one.
Blind date.
All right.
Awesome.
And what are we gonna do? We have some signed bookmarks. How'd you want to do that, Jess?
I mean, we can just do the random scrolling again if we want to.
All right.
Who did you pick from the Discord, Jess, for the 25?
So Looney Lucy is the winner for the Duke and I chat. I will tag her in Discord though, so she can know that she has won.
Awesome.
That prize.
Yeah.
Is Bailey reading?
Contact Christina.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, books_and Chris, and just send me your address, and then I can ship you out a book. Okay, and that goes the same for anybody else who's gonna win. I'm gonna do 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Christina is our Postmaster General. So if you win anything in this, message her. Because Julia Quinn sent the entire box of amazing goodies to Christina. I mean, we really can't say enough good things about her as an author. She
really appreciates her fans.
She sent this huge box with. We didn't ask. She just said, "I'd love to contribute, and what can I do for you guys?" And she said, "Here's some signed stuff." So.
Yeah. It originally started with just bookmarks. She was like, I can send you some bookmarks. And I was like, whatever you can send. And we didn't know if we should ask for a number or, just let her decide whatever she wanted. And then she was like, would you guys like some books? And we were like, yeah, give away. So it all came from her heart. So.
And we have she sent an amazing one that we are going to save till the end, right?
Yep. Surprise.
Yep.
A secret one for the end. Yep.
She sent one that Carrie wants desperately.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure you stick around with us.
Whoever gets this book, I'm going to be so jealous. I'm just going to look at you and be like, congrats.
Mailing it out is going to suck.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, just hang out with us.
All right.
Just deal with me for a couple weeks.
Whoever's in the chat, start chatting. Just drop a couple of little, sentences in there. The more sentences, the more chances you got. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to blow it up.
And go.
Go.
Chat it up.
Start doing emojis everywhere.
You know what? We'll do the 3 bookmarks, and we'll do the magnets with the bookmarks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So you guys just reading the second book, or are you guys reading anything in between the books?
I got 5 books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading novella.
Things. Yeah.
Yep.
How can you guys do that? You guys are amazing. I get them mixed up.
I read different genres so that I don't.
Yeah, me too.
That's smart.
You can't mix up Pam Godwin and romance.
No.
I think that's why I wasn't so jaded by that scene, because I was reading A Sea of Ruin, and that was like, whoa. And then
very
I read
dark.
this, I was like, that was whoa.
Yeah. I said the same thing. I was like, I was reading The Peregrine Bird, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah. I was expecting, I thought it was going to be way worse.
Wow, they are commenting.
Oh.
Are they? Oh, they're going ham? All right. Let me go get one. Hold on. All right, let's see. Who we got? Oh, they're just
I only read one book at a time. I have 3 going at all different times, depending on the mood I'm in.
Yeah.
That That's impressive. Like I hear of a couple of like the booktubers and bookstagrammers, and I just think to myself, wow, you guys are, because I'm just the one track mind. So I get so sidetracked. I'm like, was that in this book or this book?
All right, I'm gonna pick one. Raina Ray.
Hey,
Woo!
Raina.
There you go.
I love this. Woo! All right. Let's
Congrats.
do one
And the
Raina Ray,
bookmark
make
is
sure
so pretty.
more. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, Awkward Annie, she finished 5 books in the last 2 days. Okay, that's impressive.
Girl,
We got
that is
Oodles
so
of books.
impressive.
Where did she go? Oodles of books. I picked you too.
Oodles of books.
Oh, I see Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life. Pam Goodwin. Yes, I hear you. That's right, boo. All right, one more.
I love Crystal. She's great.
She's great.
I love Crystal. Okay, who we got?
Bianca's book binge.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo-hoo! Good job, Bianca.
All right. So make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram with your addresses so I can mail it out for you.
And then to Scuttle728. Yes, we're gonna do this every Saturday night. It's gonna be on different channels. So watch either of our Instagrams, because Natasha and I do not do the booktube, but we are gonna circulate amongst everyone else. So it'll be on someone's channel. We each have a book. So next week is gonna be Carrie, right? What?
Yep.
Guys, I
My
want
channel.
to do more. Let's do more.
All
I want to give away
right,
more.
pick another one.
Well, we got a lot. We got what, 8 weeks?
Yeah, we've got
We have a lot of bookmarks though.
She
enough.
did.
Yeah, we've got to get through them. We
All right.
I
give
can
them out.
imagine. I can imagine her hand when she was done signing all of those bookmarks.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
And
so
and she sent a box to someone else too, right?
I think she did to Teresa. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
so check it. Since it's week 1, let's get everybody hyped, right? So we're gonna do 2 more bookmarks and book plates, signed book plates. Ooh,
Oh, of the cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are
and it's
awesome.
signed. And then we have the girl with the make-believe husband. Ooh, can you see it? And it's signed.
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
So
All right.
go ahead, guys, go crazy.
Love those comments up. There they go.
Oh wow.
They are rolling.
Yay! So fun.
We're just as excited as everybody else.
I know. We're.
No, you get a bookmark. You get a bookmark.
We get a bookmark. We get a bookmark.
Well, I love giving away stuff. Honestly,
do
it's my
Oprah.
favorite thing.
Oh, Carrie, you've done so many giveaways.
Well, I don't really like getting I like giving things. I just have fun because I like making people happy.
Yeah, this is fun.
I know. I'm just as much fun like picking people and be like, hey. I'll probably send you guys all out.
There's no alcohol.
Guys
in
all
here.
out
It's
chocolate
Crystal
too,
Light,
so
guys.
don't
I'm not
even.
drunk. This is me all the time.
Yeah.
Mine is empty.
I know. Mine is too.
So sad. Kitchen is so far away.
So next week,
It's funny.
I need to bring up more alcohol when I come into the office next week.
Yeah, but you have boxes, Alicia.
What?
You have like cases of.
Yeah. I'm prepared. It's called being prepared. It's a
She was
pandemic.
born. That was from the quarantine, right?
No, it's just like
Oh.
anytime quarantine.
Well, I wanna
Victoria
do a
read
quarantine
42
stockpile
books.
then.
What?
Wait,
Victoria
so, wait.
read 22 books in October. Oh my gosh.
What?
That
Were they
deserves a
novellas?
clap. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's amazing.
To Rana Ray, yeah, just message Christina, like just DM her, and she will get you your bookmark. Just message her your address and who you are.
Somebody says that we're having more fun than they are. Bigger cup for
Probably.
next week. Bigger cup for next week. And what was the other one? Bless us, queens.
Oh,
Oh,
I need
heart.
to live in my house. All right, what you got?
All right, we're doing it.
Let's
Yep.
do it.
Yep. Just pick them
Do
up.
it.
And
All right. Fernanda M.
Who was it?
Fernanda M.
Fernanda M.
All right. Woo! Congrats.
good job.
Girl. So that was a bookmark, okay, Fernanda? And I'm gonna do the Duke and I now, the book plate. This is a big one, y'all.
Ooh,
All right.
yeah.
All right, let's
Fingers
see.
crossed.
Swag.
Yes.
Crystal's Bookish Life. Yes, more.
Hey, Crystal.
Go,
you go,
Crystal.
girl.
I have a question for the people watching. Did anyone who already owns a copy buy the new copy with the Bridgerton Netflix cover?
I want to.
I don't want to.
I love it.
It's so
Wait,
good.
I haven't even
want the
seen
old
it.
one.
What does it look like?
You have not. It's that
I-
cover.
okay.
Daphne and Simon, that picture from the Netflix, and it's their cover.
I think
Oh,
someone in the Discord posted like she's selling signed copies through her independent bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
It's
wow.
so pretty, though.
Okay.
I
We
want it.
I might need that for Christmas
Yeah.
or holidays. Sorry.
Do we have another bookmark to give away?
Do we do a bookmark? All right. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Laura Whitus.
Woo!
Good job, Laura.
Way to go!
Woohoo!
Fun.
All right. And we'll do the last book plate. She said, yay. Go, Laura. All right. You ready? All right.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Erin Repek.
Woo! Aaron!
Good job, Erin.
All right. So, Erin, this is yours. Crystal, this is yours. And everybody else gets a bookmark and a magnet.
Yay!
Good job,
Yay.
guys.
Thank you,
right, that was
everybody,
cool.
for participating, commenting,
Mm-hmm.
reading.
What was this? No, I thought the copy I got was the show cover. It
Oh,
was just
the new. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a bummer.
yeah.
Yeah.
That stinks.
That's a tough one.
Well, I
Sometimes
had a
something like
blast.
Wait,
Yay.
so wait, before we go, I'm down to do another readathon after this. I don't know about you guys. I'm like, after we do Julia, I'm thinking I got thoughts, guys. We're gonna talk about it behind the scenes, but I got some thoughts.
You got that.
I got some thoughts.
They're reaching out.
Yeah, no,
so-
for real. It's gonna be fun.
So Carrie will open the next one on Monday morning. What?
Yep. That's
And
me.
then through Wednesday, just kind of vaguish, right? And then
Yeah. Again, we'll stick with the chapter 1 through 9, right? I don't know how many chapters are actually in the book, but chapter 1 through 9, we spoil 1 through 9 on Wednesday, and then you do the rest of the spoilers on Saturday.
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah,
So,
and make a comment about the people that be spoiling in the Discord.
yeah. Just bear with me, guys. This is new for me, so I'm going to try to comment as much as I can, but any helpers out there, I'll take them. So let me know.
and I don't know if you guys have noticed, if someone does post a spoiler, we'll delete it so it doesn't ruin things for other people. Because I think someone mentioned like they got married and we hadn't gotten there yet, so we don't want to spoil it for people.
Yeah.
Yep, and if you see it,
Yep.
if you see it before we see it, at me and I'll delete
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
This was
But
so
we
much
love
fun.
all
I
you
don't even wanna stop.
And so next week's giveaways are another book signed, right?
Yep.
More
Yep.
bookmarks. Yes.
Yep.
gotta give them out.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
So,
All right. Well,
fun.
happy reading.
Yes, we'll see you guys in the Discord, and then we'll see you on Carrie's channel next week.
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
Have a great week.
Good night.
Bye, guys.